Hello and welcome to the Dragon Den. I'm King of Dragons 5000 and today I have another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Mezco exclusive 1/12 collective Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Casey Jones. As we take a quick look at Casey Jones, I'm really loving what Mezco has done here with this particular character. It's such a simple look that could have gone wrong, but Mezco did a great job nailing the simplicity of Casey Jones. Casey Jones will come with 3 different head sculpts, as well as several pairs of hands for various style posing and holding his weapons, a hockey glove and a goalie's pad, a hockey stick and a hockey paddle, an aluminum baseball bat and 2 wooden baseball bats, a cricket bat and a 9-iron, and his golf bag for holding his weapons. Finally, Casey Jones will come with his 1/12 collective display base and flight arm. As we take a closer look at Casey Jones, his simplistic costume has a lot of impressive details to it. Despite being a simple man wearing a denim vest, a midriff shirt, and with some sweatpants, there's a lot to look at. As we take a look at the head sculpt, Mezco has done a great job sculpting Casey's face. He has that very cocky smirk, and that smug attitude looks perfect on this figure. The detailing on his face, such as the wrinkles, are also done very nicely. And Mezco has done a great job capturing his signature mullet. His mullet is sculpted very nicely, where it is indeed a party in the back and business in the front. And his masked head has some impressive detailing on the mask, as well as whited out eyes. The sculpt work on these masks are done quite well, and it has that signature Casey Jones look. They even went as far as to sculpt the straps for his hockey mask. As we take a look at his costume, you can see that he is wearing this really nice denim vest. The denim vest is done surprisingly well, where the stitch line is actually quite good at this scale. We do have some buttons on the right side of his vest, and you can see that even the pockets have buttons. The stitch work on the back is also looking really good and looks like a real denim vest. And my favorite part are the frayed sleeves, looking like he cut the sleeves off of denim jacket. Taking the vest off, you can see his gray midriff shirt, which looks very dirty. It's quite impressive that Mezco was able to make his shirt look as dirty as it does, and I love the fact that it's frayed at the bottom and around his collar. Casey is going to have these very muscular arms, which looks really good, and the skin tone looks dirty. The musculature is sculpted very nicely, as you can see some veins running up and down his arms. And Casey Jones is going to be wearing some fingerless gloves. The sculpt work on the gloves is actually quite nice, however I do feel like his hands are a little bit too small. As we have a look at his sweatpants, Mezco has done a great job with these pants, as they also have that very worn feel to them. One detail I absolutely love is that he does have a drawstring in the front, however it's not functional, it's just there for appearance. I'm really loving how soft his sweatpants are, as it actually does feel like actual warm-ups that someone would wear. The stitch work is quite impressive, as it goes all the way down to the cuffs at the bottom of the sweatpants. One detail that can go overlooked on Casey Jones is that Mezco actually sculpted 2 different socks on him. His left sock is actually worn all the way up to the calf, while his right sock is actually bunching up near the shoe. As we have a look at Casey's sneakers, they are done very well in this really nice shade of gray. The darker gray looks quite impressive in contrast to the rest of the gray, however my favorite part is that these shoes look like they've been worn a really long time. Overall, Mezco has done a great job here with Casey Jones, as he looks just like he did in most of the source material. He has this very grungy feel to him, and the fact that they were able to replicate that in his clothing is actually impressive. With the paint and details out of the way, let's compare Casey Jones to our usual suspects. Comparing Casey Jones to domestic toy lines, you can see he is going to fit in nicely with that scale. Even though Mezco does list them as 1/12, they do come off a little tall, so they don't truly fit in with 1/12 scale. However, Casey Jones fits right at home with the Mezco Ninja Turtles. Casey Jones is going to have a double ball joint in the head and a ball joint in the neck. Arms hinge out to the side and do a full 360. He does have a bicep swivel and double hinged elbows. Hinged ball joints in the wrists. Casey Jones will have a double ball joint in his upper torso and a ball joint in his lower torso. His legs will kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He will have a double hinge in the knee. Finally, Casey will have a ball joint in the ankle. Growing up, I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan, and that has carried over into my adulthood, and I'm really happy anytime a company makes a new Ninja Turtle action figure. I'm very glad we have companion pieces to the Mezco Ninja Turtles, and Casey Jones fits right at home with those turtles. Despite having a very simplistic look, Casey Jones is quite an impressive figure, and Mezco was able to pack him full of details. The fact they were able to make his clothes look worn and dirty is quite impressive, as it looks very natural and doesn't look manufactured. And I love the fact they went with the traditional Casey Jones look, as he is wearing his traditional sweatpants and the midriff shirt. I'm also loving the accessories that they gave Casey Jones, as he comes with all his signature weapons, from the aluminum baseball bat all the way to the hockey stick. The inclusion of the hockey glove and the goalie's pad was a nice touch, and the fact that they look the way they do is another touch to how great this figure looks. The one major drawback to Casey Jones is he was a Comic-Con exclusive figure, meaning that you were either going to be at the convention for him, or he had a very limited window of release on Mezco's website. And unfortunately, on the Mezco website, this figure sold out in literal minutes, so if you were unable to get him, you had to waitlist him. I got incredibly lucky when my waitlist converted to an in-stock item, and I'm really happy to finally have Casey Jones in my collection. So unfortunately, at the time I'm making this video, the only way to really get Casey Jones is through the secondhand market, where I have seen him go up as far as $250. This is one figure that I'm really glad to have in my collection, but if you're able to track one down at a reasonable price, definitely add him to your collection. And thank you for watching another video here on the Dragon Den, but before you go, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my Ninja Turtles and Mezco videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon, where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000, reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.